Good morning, thanks for joining me. Welcome back to Vlogmas, and today I wanted to talk to you about some of my favourite, or 10 of my favourite, 10 of my best Amazon purchases of 2020. Amazon has been a bit of a lifesaver, hasn't it? And I know there's a lot of people don't like Amazon as a business, but I have to say, for me, when first lockdown kicked off and a lot of places weren't doing any online orders, Amazon was a constant and has been throughout the year and was so reliable, and I'm very grateful for my Amazon Prime membership and the ability to have things delivered quickly and efficiently, and generally at very good prices as well. So I am a fan of Amazon, fan of local businesses as well, don't get me wrong. I think there's a place for everything in this weird old world we are living in. But yes, without further ado, let me get into telling you about my 10 favourite Amazon purchases of 2020. I've got a huge range of prices, right from around a £5 mark right up to £120, and let's start with the most expensive one, which is the one that's £120, and that is my Canon Selfie printer. I bought this recently. I showed it in a recent vlog, and I was very excited that I was able to use it so quickly. I set it up myself, and I'm not the world's techiest person, but it was super easy to use, and this is a printer that prints directly from my phone. It's mini. This is the size of it, so it is very, very portable. It does have an extra paper tray that slots in when you're actually physically printing. But yeah, it's a great size. I spent a lot of time reading reviews on various options, and this was one of the pricier ones, but it did have the best reviews. And I've had the camera that I talk to you on all the time is made by Canon. I've had this particular one about 4 years and it's still going strong. I've had Canon cameras in the past, so I'm quite a fan of the Canon brand. But this printer has been brilliant. I wanted something that I could print photos from my phone, directly from my phone, onto photo paper, so they're like proper old-fashioned photos, if you like. And I wanted them to be the same size, the sort of, is it 5x7 the size? I'm pretty sure it's 5x7, rather than the little square ones or the ones that look like the pretend Kodak Instamatic ones. So that was what I wanted, and I'm really, really pleased with it, and it's just so simple and so easy to print direct from your phone. I love it. It would be a brilliant Christmas present if you were wanting to splash out on somebody in your life. The next item I wanted to mention is my Lazy Susan that I keep my skincare in by the side of the basin in my bathroom. I love this. I'm pretty sure I showed this on a 5 on Friday video earlier in the year, but I previously used to keep all my skincare in a little wicker basket, and I could never find the things, and that stuff got stuck behind other stuff, so I couldn't see what was in it. And this Lazy Susan is just such a lovely alternative in terms of ease of seeing everything, spinning it round to reach what I want. It's really easy to clean because of the location of it. The wicker basket used to get like splashes of toothpaste or water from the sink and stuff like that on it, and it was difficult to clean. This is such a nice, easy plastic wipe clean surface, so it's just perfect for what I want it for. It's about £12 I think I paid for this one, and the other thing I like about it is it comes in a variety of colours. Should probably add at this point, I'll link everything in the description box below, so if you want any more information there'll be clickable links down there. The next thing is something else that I mentioned very recently, and that is my beautiful, beautiful slippers. I love them so much. They are by far the most favourite slippers I've ever had. They're comfortable, they're warm, they have a really nice solid sole, so I can go outside with them. They come again in a variety of colours. They are more than I'd normally spend on a pair of slippers at £23.99, but I do feel like they're really good value for money. They will last much longer than my normal Primark or Matalan slippers. My next favourite is a storage solution, and you may remember I think I showed this in a video as well a few months ago. I bought a hanging storage unit hanging storage thing. a hanging storage thing, that's what we'll say, for inside my wardrobe to store my knitwear in, and it's been an absolute game changer. I love it. I used to keep all my knitwear on the top shelf of the wardrobe. I couldn't quite reach it. When I was in a rush, I would just bung stuff in and it would fall down the back and I could never find it, and this has been such a good storage solution for me. It's just easy, it's right in front of me, it's got little shelves for different things. It's just brilliant. I really like it, and it was about, I think it was about £10 or £11. Such a good buy, really pleased with it. It's definitely changed the tidiness levels of my knitwear. The next item is something my friend Carla recommended, which was a steamer, and as you know, I sell clothes on eBay for a living. I've always used an iron and ironing board. I've never felt any desire to have a steamer, although a lot of people swear by them, and I've never tried one. And then Carla recommended this steamer and I thought, I'm going to get myself one of those. So I purchased one and I absolutely love it. It's so good, it's so much quicker. I keep it plugged in the office. I just flick the switch when there's something that I need to get the creases out of. So much quicker and easier than setting up the iron and the ironing board and waiting for it to heat up. The steamer seems to heat up within about 30 seconds, and it's very easy. Just run it down the garments. It's super good, love it, wouldn't be without it now. I use it for some of my own ironing as well, not that I iron an awful lot these days, but I do use it for some of my own ironing, and yeah, I wouldn't be without it. And it's about £20 approximately, I believe. Next thing I bought back in the summer was a sonic electric toothbrush. This is from the Philips brand, and I was an early adopter of electric toothbrushes. I feel like your teeth feel so much cleaner with an electric toothbrushes. So I've had a lot of electric toothbrushes over the years. Some I've liked more than others. Some very expensive ones that I haven't liked that much. Some cheaper ones, a pretty good variety anyway. This particular toothbrush is my favourite one I've ever had, and the battery life is insane. I think I have to charge it something like once every 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And yes, before you ask, I do the designated 2 minutes on my teeth can't speak, in the morning and at night. So yeah, the battery life is so good on it. It's got a really nicely shaped head. They say that the round heads aren't great anymore, don't they? They've changed, so that the longer ones are better again. So this one has got those longer heads, and it's pink, which I like. Bit of a fan of pink, as you know. But it was around the £50 mark, and I highly recommend it. It's one of the best electric toothbrushes I've ever used, if not the best. Let's go right down in price for a couple of items now, and this is something that I buy regularly from Amazon. It's the Real Techniques makeup sponges. You can get them in packs of 2 or packs of 4. The price does fluctuate, but they're always the best price on Amazon. I find the best prices. I always double check with other places as well, because you can get them in Superdrug and Boots and all that sort of place. But Amazon is always the best price for me, and currently a 2-pack is £5.80 on Amazon Prime next day delivery, which is absolutely outstanding price. So good. And the Real Techniques sponges are my favourites. I've used the Beauty Blender, the branded one, and various other sponges, but I really like the Real Techniques ones, and I feel like they're really good quality and they last longer than some of the others. The sponges, not denser, but yeah, maybe denser is the right word. Maybe I do mean denser, but I find I get a good finish with my makeup from the Real Techniques sponges. They last longer and they're just my favourite. Wish they came in different colours than orange, but hey, you can't have everything, can you? Next, I must mention these, because these are such a good buy. Out of everything, these might be my best buy in terms of value for money. And it is a set of eye makeup brushes. I did mention them, I think, in a 5 on Friday video, or maybe a beauty favourites video, I can't remember, but I have mentioned them to you before. But this set of eye brushes is £5.99 on Amazon Prime next day delivery. It's a set of 12 brushes, and I use them, not all of them, but I use these brushes every single day. They are so good, such good value for the money, for the price. just as good as any other more expensive eyeshadow brush that I've used. Particularly the blending ones I find give you a really lovely blend, even with eyeshadows that are not always that easy to blend. I find them really, really good. Such lovely quality. They haven't shedded. I've had them at least 6 months now, I would say. They haven't shedded. I wash them regularly. They haven't discoloured, or that they're just really, really nice quality brushes for the money. As I say, I don't use all of them all the time, but there's at least 6 that I use really regularly, so such good value. I still can't really believe the price. I'm toying with the idea of buying another set as a backup for when these ones finally get past their best, but I might do that, I might not, we'll see. My penultimate item to share with you in this video is Ecloths. I might be late to the party on this, possibly. I might be, I don't know. But I hadn't heard of Ecloths before, and longer term viewers or long time viewers or people who have watched my videos before this year will know that I have recently had my windows changed in my lounge, and I now have floor to ceiling big panelled, I'm looking over there because that's where they are. I don't know why I need to look at them while I tell you about them, but they're big floor to ceiling windows, and I was cleaning the insides of them after the builders had finished work on them, and I was really struggling to get a smear free finish even with my normal window cleaning products. And so I was doing a bit of googling, reading various things, and these Ecloths came up, and they're just a sort of not like a microfiber, they're like a stretchy, quite thin cloth, and they are so good. The second I started using these, the windows improved massively, so I'm now a big advocate of Ecloths for cleaning your windows. And also it's so much easier. I was polishing and polishing with the other cloths that I was using, and I was seeing the smears and then polishing them out, and the Ecloths seemed to do it first time using the same window spray product, which is just a generic Store's own brand window glass cleaner, I think. But yeah, these Ecloths are absolutely brilliant. Highly recommend if you haven't heard of them and you want something to help you clean your windows quickly and easily. Highly recommend. Final item on my list is my battery storage. I wanted a solution for storing batteries. If you're anything like me, you have a drawer in your house with loads and loads of batteries, some half-used ones, some are still in their packaging, and it's just a blimmin' mess. And I had like an organisation storage basket in there trying to corral all these different types of batteries, and it just didn't work. So again, I went to Google and I found this storage container with little slots for all the different batteries. Appeals to my Virgo sense of organisation, this, and also a battery tester in it. So it was such a brilliant addition, and I think it's around the £15 mark, and it just makes storing my batteries so much easier. Finding the battery you want when your TV remote won't work and you're missing the beginning of a program, for example, just so much easier. So this is something that I think I bought this at the beginning of the year, and I'm still really pleased with it. It's worked really well in terms of an organisational thing that we need, solving an organisational issue, if you like. So that is my top 10 Amazon buys for this year. Let me know what your favourites were, if you've bought anything from Amazon this year which has been your absolute favourite that you can't live without. And yeah, I think that's it. As I said, I'll link everything in the description box below, so more info down there. That's it for today. I will see you again tomorrow for more Vlogmas. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.